I wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove us to pay him a visit.
Vale, pues si aquí el colega dice que vayamos a visitar al Flavio, pues vamos a visitar al Flavio. Ahí se me cae todo el mundo.
Follow along at your own pace, master. Here we are.
Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to I will await you at his estate in Vernworth's noble quarter.
Genial. Tendré que venir de día. Ah, vale, no.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. My word, it would appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage fully.
Pero si está guapa, ¿no?
Now gather your things and be gone from my...
A dispiriting conclusion. 'Tis a shame how the sculpture turned out.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
I swear.
As a matter of fact, former arisen appear to be plentiful in this world.
I know Clark wasn't pleased, but that was the best I could manage. I shall strive to improve.
Me parece que está guapa, tío. O sea, mejor que esta cabra. Me dieron pasta, ¿no? Sí, algo. 8000 o ahí, por ahí. Me lleva por aquí. El tema es que no voy escondido, ¿sabes? Eso es lo que más miedo me da. Los intrusos que entren sin autorización serán castigados con todo el peso de la ley. Uff.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the...
El laboratorio de magia prohibida está bajo el mando directo de Lord Theseus. Nada puede ser sacado de las instalaciones sin su aval y ninguna persona puede entrar sin consentimiento. Lord Theseus. ¿Eso no estaría en la carta?
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives. Not to be opened.
Confidencial no abrir.
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today? But
surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal correspondences.
Wait. Es lo de la carta.
You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activities here was to...
Yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossip.
Why is Vermont funding our research? What did they... I don't know. Truth be told, I've never... But I heard a rumor that 'tis all part of a plot to put the What? Where did you hear that rubbish? It is only what I heard, but you're quite right. It doesn't... I do wonder what the director's plotting, but...
No, this is all wrong. or to use a pitiful fragments.
Nada de esto sirve. ¿Qué uso van a tener unos fragmentos tan patéticos como
What
estos?
we have achieved is sufficient to swear. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be.
Tiara de divino. Quiere conquistar al dragón. Bueno, vamos a completar esta misión primero.
Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me?
¿Qué me dices de esto?
Why? 'Tis an arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Well, all that matters is this. With this alone, I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasis. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it.
Háblame de cristales dracónidos.
You've not heard of them. They are formed of crystallized drop. It is a requisite component of the gods. Naturally, such crystals can only be... Yet I am doubtful that Lord Phasis would lend me his forces when the ritual is so close. Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what... But... as Lord Phasis is satisfied with the god's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be all the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon.
Vale, entonces a lo mejor ahora ya puedo moverme con tranquilidad por aquí y ya soy bienvenido. Aquí un cofre. 15 cristales dracónidos. Mucho libro. Carta a Lord Phasis. Encontraste la carta entregada. Tal cual, cabrón. ¿Y la puedo leer? No, es que no te deja leerlas, tío. Me raya un poco eso. Pero la tenemos, la tenemos. Izquierda. Y este es... Hola, amigo.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned all of the intent behind that letter? 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose, which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought, yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do.
Ok, 4.000 de pasta. O sea, 4.000 de experiencia, 20.000 de pasta. Ok, listo. Supongo que ahora será esperar un poco a que nos diga... Ah, no, mira. Ah, sí, se nos copió esto directamente. Vamos a intentar hacer la del mendigo.
Listen up, you lot. Albert, king of... Aye, the ale's on me tonight. The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
Se va a los suburbios, pero no vive en los suburbios.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Tengo que esperar a que salga. Que no hay ni un solo banco cerca, además. Sí, bueno. Es una puerta secreta, lo sabe Dios. Vamos a ver, bueno. Misiones. Lleva el turno de mendigo a alguien que le pueda interesar.
Aye? What do you want? What? Where did you get... No. Never mind that. Listen, whatever you found out...
Listo. Supongo.
Fascinating. To see these tales play out so differently is one of the few privileges of a pawn.
'Tis not what I expected.
Duermen un poco raro aquí la gente, también te digo.
This journey will be a...
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every...
There's been much talk on the street of this, but I've heard rather enough of it.
Corren rumores de un carro fantasma que aparece justo al anochecer.
Would that such tranquility could last.
Indeed, you are correct.
Ahí está.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me...
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing on an ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right. If 'twere known that I'm carrying...
I know. And I'll take care of it, I swear it. What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermont, but you have to understand. My gambling debts were like to drown me. I know not where they've been taken. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post.
Está bugueadísimo, ¿qué hace?
I'll give you all the gold I got today. So, thank you. Will you let me go?
Mira cómo da vueltas, tío.
I swear, I'll ne'er do aught like this again. I suppose 'twas too much.
Many thanks. Worry not, he'll receive his due soon enough. Till then...
You have my fullest confidence.
Sobre el carro fantasma.
Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Ox cart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege, if one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only we ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? I have a proposal. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination? Perchance. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid your majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might alternatively Mayhap your majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to your majesty's discretion.
What's this? Only pawns? What's that? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I...
Vale.
Oh, it's cold out. Fie, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fie. Now I'm jumping at shadows. We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back! How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking, you never answer, do you? Suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are a queer lot. They say you'll do whatever the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me.
Bueno.
Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do with you, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return, though. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training.
Te voy a curtir, amigo.
Others say your
Cuando pueda te
lifeblood
curto.
is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress.
¿Viste si llevaba un NPC el carro por delante?
Did that scare you, Amy? No mind. It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care either. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to you.
We shall await you here, Master.
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without... Let's see for ourselves.
How'd you like that?
Built rather tough.
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem to...
They're just taking it.
Could have
Another day,
Another
adventure.
What a ball! It is like hitting a tree stump.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? We're off!
Ok, ahora los curtimos. No os preocupéis.
On your knees, worthless vessels. Wait. You're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst. To what?
Ok. Eso ha sido vuestro primer error.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. Yes, master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Pero no me puedo mover, no, literal, no me puedo mover.
My fullest confidence.
Sobre el carro
Has there been
fantasma.
Some development, Your Majesty.
Toma.
Well now, you have the I see. So they would procure. The staff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batal, yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded, and given such perilous. Volcanic Island has long been part of Batal's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames, which are perhaps would be considered blasphemy to give such. Or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that I can offer naught but conjecture? For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court has been. Should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. The evidence you have gathered shall form the stalwart pillar. 'Tis most valuable. So pray, exercise the utmost care.
Now the Queen Regent's hand in this will be plain for
14.500
all
y
to
anillo de
see.
impulso. Vale, vamos a ver qué hace el anillo de impulso. Santuario, hablar con luz. Vale. ¿Tenemos alguna piedra? Esta.
We are none of us alike in vocation. One should be able to counter whatever comes our way.
Otra vez este bicho. Quiero pasar de él, A mí. Mucho bicho pequeño también es mucho problema, ¿eh?
One of us has been poisoned. Ice's sting is yours to wield. Brought me over the tension mask. Try to keep it occupied. I can't squander this opportunity. Ice is our ally.
Our foe has been thrown off balance.
There is no better time to strike.
Strike fast! And our voice shall fall.
Tocará. Que no, tío, que sueltes.
I should be glad to assist you, Crimson. First and foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance. It will prove a much easier target when lying prone. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand to give an opening. Focus your attacks. Strike fast and our quarry shall fall. Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Va, somos mucho más fuertes, Mira lo rápido que bajamos al bicho este ahora.
Magics grant you an elemental boon.
Hola.
It is clear to me that my fate is to aid.
¿Dónde está el dragón que busco?
Ah, but which dragon do you seek? If instead you seek the so-called... If 'tis yet another dragon you seek, then perhaps you ought to search for it yourself.
Sigurd.
Freshly rested
Está
as we
petado
are,
de
this
bichos.
battle ought to be in our favor.
Uf, me está rayando la bugueada del arco, No os voy a engañar.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
The paths to victory are myriad.
Tengo que explotar, no me jodas, espera.
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
Winter's chill holds little sway over this boat.
primer grifo. Bajamos. No te hagas mucho daño. La voy a usar, tío, porque me da pela, ¿sabes? No me apetece volver atrás por una cagada como esta. No pensé que me fuera a morir, tú bien esto. Uy. Joder, pero es que solo vienen a por mí, tío, que es... Somos 4, ¿sabes? Ah, que va este loco aquí.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but curious thing.
Una puta medusa, tío. Nos vamos. Arco mágico de Gorgona. Wait. ¿Quién lo tiene? ¡Qué guapo está, chaval! Pa' adentro, y sin mejorar es mejor, ¿eh? Vaya bicho, chaval.
This ends here.
Con calma, no hay prisa de mucho. Cargamos una de fuego. Esperamos a que se voltee. Ah, es que pega con un arco ella, también. Fuego. Eso es. Está agonizando que flipas ya, ¿eh?
I grant your weapon
Si tu peón principal queda desgarriado, solo tienes que tocar una piedra de la falla para devolverlo a tu lado. No puedes contratar a otros peones mientras tu peón principal siga desarraigado. Jesus. Huesos de Medusa. Está pasando algo. Minotauro otra vez. Igual no es un minotauro. Y justo pelear en la ciudad es complicado, tío. Pecho. Pecho es ahora el punto débil. Y se pira, tío.
Though you wouldn't know it, to look at me now.
Vocación duelista más místico desbloqueada. Jesus. Estamos ready. Has llegado a la torre del dragón, la morada del dragón.
Hail, Arisen.
Salve, Arisen.
Allow me to join you in this trial.
Eres bienvenido.
Could you come over here? It is hard to find my footing in this darkness. Compares to the thrill of victory.
Mira tú lo que tardo en cargármelos.
Could you come over here?
Tiene como bultitos que hay que zurrarle. Mira, no la puedo explotar. ¿Dónde se ha ido? Bueno, pues aprovecho para pillar el cofre.
We are to retreat then?
Little does our foe realize how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
Right you are.
Se me va a buguear todo hoy,
Do
rollo.
not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage. A focused attack or end this foe. By your leave.
Vale, volvió. Estamos explosiva. Lo que molestan las alas, chaval. No sé ni dónde le clavé la explosiva. Peto ya. Vale, le petó la de la cabeza.
Both stamina and excess. There is no cause for reckless action. We need only be consistent. Yes, of course. I see it.
No quiero estar aquí mucho tiempo.
Whence could this fiend have come? Nothing. We must concentrate on our quarry.
A dormir.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Se lo recupone, vale. Explosivo. A mamarla. Dragón muertito.
Confidence and cooperation gave us an edge against our foe. The tide of battle was in our favor.
A donde no hemos vuelto a ir es a Melve. Podríamos ir a ver qué pasa por ahí, que se cuece. La verdad. Que estaba la chica esta, que nos había tratado bastante bien, que nos había dado el dragón unas hostias. Pero por ahora vamos a guardar y volver a la pantalla de título. Enough for today. La verdad.